supporting bikini men's physique, we need to have at least 8 athletes to give the pro card, so the category to be consistent enough, the winner to deserve the pro card. But there's also the chance that if in those 8, none of them is at the level of, even the winner is not at the level of a pro athlete, that we don't give it. Because there were situations when the winner was rewarded with the pro card, but when he went to the US, the pro categories, he looked in between the pros, very not ready for. He would have need at least 1 or 2 years to grow into a pro athlete. And that was a pity, because he himself felt like he was not properly guided and advised to be there between the pros, and he was the last, and he thought that he has much more chances if he was properly guided and told, hey, you're a good athlete, but you still need about 2 years to grow a bit more, to be really between the pros. You deserve the pro, but grow a bit more, and then you get a card, you also go between the pros. So yeah, it is the possibility that somebody nobody in a pro bodybuilding, in an amateur bodybuilding deserve the pro card, but it never happened so far. I mean, at least one person by the pro bodybuilding, the winner, sometimes even the second, were so good that they one or both deserved the pro card, and it might be possible that we give 2 pro cards instead of only 1. So the categories are now big enough for offering 2 pro cards for bodybuilding, 2 for men's physique, and also for bikini. So let's get this chance. The only way is to do a polygraph test, to have very good testers that can put the questions in such a way to come out the truth and what the person used and when and how much, and then you come to be honest with each other and admit what you did and come back or not on stage depending on how much usage was. I mean, everybody can do whatever they want to. Just don't try to pretend you're not what you are not. That's it.
How does the federation finance all those tests? Because
like you said, and this is a thing I want to emphasize to everyone, it's a good thing what you say, because normally a polygraph test costs €500 to make. But at every single country we succeeded to find professionals to convince them to have a number of many people in one day, that they pay themselves the €90. We succeeded to lower the price in Netherlands per athlete to be affordable, because we are athletes, we are not companies. Each of you are not having a company, so they can get this testing, and even more than that, the urine test that we do randomly, it's also made with our money as federation from the money that they paid as membership.
yeah.
So basically, by us as WNBF Netherlands, what you give is what is coming out.
Yeah.
Me and Bart, I'm the president, he's the vice president. We live from our own incomes. I'm a coach. I'm coaching normal people and athletes, and Bart is an engineer in IT, and we have our incomes, and we don't use it for what comes from WNBF.
Yeah.
So basically, when athletes pay their coach ticket and their membership, those goes into investing the locations for the competitions that are also very expensive in the Netherlands, in the testing, and in the prizes, and in the workshops we organize. So basically, what's coming in is going there. You've seen the list with the stuff we are testing from the Instagram posting from people who agreed also to let them be posted there without their names. Those are the ones we do it with the urine test, but because we can't go so deep in absolutely all substances that can be used, we have very specific questions during the polygraph testing. And this is the way we try to come after if there's some other kind of usages and other kind of products that the athletes are aware of. It came also the question, what if the athlete doesn't know it's using something and is getting from the coach and only the coach knows, but the coach is not tested? Well, if the athlete gets something from the coach without knowing what he's getting, it's already a question mark, and I'm pretty sure no athlete feels comfortable to swallow things that he doesn't know what they are. And if he has an idea about getting something that might be interdicted, that is also coming out through a polygraph test. It's not, doesn't exist a perfect form or suboptimal and optimal form. There are a lot of compromises about it, and actually they are all good as long it's not damaging you and provides you growth. The other way around. He wanted, so the eccentric was one bar up and you let it go in the same speed down instead of holding it up and go 1, 2, 3 down. So he saw that this movement actually was more efficient for growth in the quadricep than the movement in a slow eccentric down. This was exactly the opposite of what he saw in the work he saw in the bicep. The control execution of bodily movements to ensure an exercise effectively targets specific muscles while minimizing the risk of injury. You got it? So, body movements are very important in exercise, yeah? And then, what do we want? We want to target the muscles we want to train. 10 times less testosterone than a man, but then when you are still in the maximum potential you have, and it's up to 30 as women, 35 as men. So I'm quite long ago under that optimal quantity of testosterone that I can have as a woman, and still from 38 till 45 now, from 38 when I started my competition season till now, I still growth and changing.
Eccentric.
Eccentric. Exactly the opposite what these guys found. So this one found more hypertrophy all over. This one found more hypertrophy in eccentric with 4 seconds by the medialis. So apparently this one was more triggered in the eccentric kind of movement. So that's about the tempo. And we have range of motion. We also talked about another study with another workshop from Wolf when he saw that the full range of motion performed at a longer length of the muscle, it's more efficient than the partials.
The same bodybuilder has to do it off-season more than to grow more than he did only in prep.
Exactly. So if it's in both, you have double win. If it's only in one, you have some win. But if you do it and in prep and in the off-season, then it's great. Then you have it all the time benefit from it. And no, volume should not grow. You should keep the intensity and make sure that the muscle gets enough stimulus to grow or to maintain. And don't count on the weight training as a calorie burner. The weight training should not be the calorie burner, the cardio should be. Who wants to do the bodybuilding, but it's actually here for men's physique, can also be on the side. We're going to do that first and then men's physique. So you will have both chances. And at the same time with you, the women here in a small corner will do our own thing, yeah?
Back post. At one point you have to have one hand on your waist. You can do those transitions that you come here like that, but you have to end with it. Near that, or turn to the right or like that. Other options when you're doing your personal presentation, then you have to just measure yourself when you're training that you're in that time frame that they might store it away and look at all that number 22 there, probably you're gonna have something a bit more in the back. But yeah, obviously it's when you're in the front. What to look at here, maybe shoulder line parallel to the ground. Other line might be waist that you might be looking at. If you turn your waist a bit in, you can make your waist appear a bit smaller. But when you're turning it in, look at that leg. Don't turn the leg in. Try to turn the leg out, that you see a little bit of your glute and your leg. Looks bigger.
And turn. Next to you. And turn the other way around. Yes, did you make a small diet? Don't do it that way. And it will help if the leg is not very far away. This one, the leg one. So you can flex it a little bit and keep it next to you. Well, this is creating a much nicer back shape.
Other
Exactly. On the side. So you show more this side of the quadricep, and the other one takes from here to squeeze it. So you can put the lines on the one like yes. But this one is just like you want to stretch the leg. So why not? And if you want to change the position of the tricep a little bit, this one
or to turn to the right.
and when you do the tricep, and you put your hand behind, you don't hold that arm, and then you can get
your side pose. Outer leg is in front. You do your pose. You go back to the middle. Then it's back pose here. And then you go to the right, to the other side, to the final, whatever you want to say, want to do.
Chest, and then I put my arms pretty much resting.
So you can actually show your back to the judges, because going from here, the judge will be downstairs, so you really need to just show your weight, just leaning back a little bit, okay? Contract the glutes, contract the hamstrings there. Okay. After that, 5 minutes.
Holding the leg, just like that. You do it again? Go, 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 go. Yes. So, the ones who know, they'll holding the leg. Anyway, who wants to go for the head is sissy squat, and the other side it will be pistol squat. The head, sissy squat. Head. So, sissy squat. Who wants to compete? 1, 2, 3. Come here. You do sissy squat without resting on the ground. Just to the ground almost to touch it and up. And the one who does the most, perform the most number of them, wins this one. And the point is for you. Don't give it to the one who wins. So we ready? Let's go. Go. Go, 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 go. Now you have to be straight. You have to be upper body straight. And up. 1. Okay, there you go. You have 2, 3 people who did it. Lower, 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 lower. You're out. Just the 2 of you. Okay. Go on. You 2. Go, 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 go. Straight your body, straight your body. Up. 1 more. Go on. Let's try to judge who's going the best one. Mid more back to the back, 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 to the back. Yes, 1 more. More straight, more.
Je moest wel de voeten raken, toch?
Nee, niet. Up.
1 more. Go, 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 go. Up. 1 more, last one. And then we decide. Go, 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 go. Marcus. He won because he did it better form and it big less bubbling. So he has a nice goodie bag with products. As I said, XXL Nutrition doesn't sponsor us. No, but you have a pink one. And some cupcakes, but they are all low calorie, high protein, and also with glucomannan that helps you against hunger and gives you very nice sweet stuff. This one is a pancake, also with this pizza taste, and this is a sweet also pancake, also from the raw pancake. So congratulations!
Thank you.
There you go, and go get again in the prep.
Yeah.
And we want to get dry.